American Portia Steele was halfway to Kruger National Park outside Johannesburg when she heard about new U.S. travel restrictions targeting South Africa, where the Omicron variant of the coronavirus was first detected.
I was getting text messages from my friends and family about how they were restricting travel in the UK, expecting maybe that they would restrict travel back to the US.
Steele shortened her first ever trip to South Africa from 10 to only 2 days and booked 4 different flights back to United States before the restrictions took hold.
A lot of US citizens tearful at the United counter, at the Delta counter, at the KLM counter, trying to figure out ways to get home.
Steele was required to have a vaccination card, a negative COVID test, and a negative rapid test at the airport to board a flight from Johannesburg. In the US, she was greeted by officials with the Center for Disease Control, given a self-testing kit, and then went into self-quarantine.
Traveling during the COVID era is knowing that things can change at any given moment, and that people have to be malleable. Yeah, just caution to anybody, just be flexible because you never know what's going to happen if you're abroad.
But nearly 2 years into the pandemic, some are questioning if the sudden travel restrictions are effective.
I think the travel restrictions really are not helping us at all and are probably counterproductive.
Dr. Patrick Jackson is an infectious disease researcher at University of Virginia. He says it's almost certain that world will see more coronavirus variants in areas with low vaccination rates like South Africa. He's calling on countries to focus more on getting people vaccinated than on restricting travel.
One of the major failures of our pandemic policy so far has been not giving vaccines to the developing world and ensuring that the global population can get vaccinated.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is the country's leading infectious disease expert and president's chief medical advisor. After the first U.S. Omicron case was detected days ago, Fauci renewed calls for people to get vaccinated and defended the new White House travel restrictions.
No one feels, I certainly don't, that a travel ban is going to prevent people who are infected from coming to the United States. But we needed to buy some time to be able to prepare, understand what's going on, what is the nature of this infection, what is the nature of the transmissibility.
More than 30 countries have closed their borders and more have imposed stricter measures in response to Omicron. As researchers try to learn more about this latest variant, officials say it's imperative that more people around the world get vaccinated. Saqib Islam, VOA News, Washington.